you so much for joining me, sir.
Thanks.
So you have been to the event, you have seen the expo, you were the speaker at one of the summit also. So how do you look at the events such as eINDIA? Does it catalyze the process of e-initiative at different level of governance?
It was a good initiative. I have been part of this eGov India event. Last year also I attended in Delhi, and this year it is a mega event, and a lot of people came for the exhibition. It's good, but tracks you were running, it is really relevant for government organizations. But one thing which basically I wanted to highlight here, if you can add more on one track specifically for security, be it IT, ICT security in terms of there's a lot of students are here, right? And they should also know the concerns, what are the issues that they are going on in the world today. And not only that, some government officials also there. I think it is very difficult for them to go through all the documents all the time, and in this forum we can have a track based on security, some challenges, and probably from different partners of government, I think organizations, like we are partnering with government, right? We are working with government organizations very closely. Uh, it may be directly government of India through the National Informatics Center. It can be other state governments. It can be some of the PSUs. We do work a lot with them, and you can organize one track based on infrastructure security, where we can highlight all these things, and even we can give the message to the crowd, right? That's people, I think some of the students are also joining this. They should know what are the best practices. They should adapt when they are doing
So
Facebook.
definitely we have been doing, and this is really indeed a
Right,
very good
right,
feedback, and
right,
probably will try to work upon it in the
right.
future. You
Yeah.
are into the security, and security is really very important.
Yes,
Although
yes.
the problem is that the general masses
Masses.
do not focus as they must have been focused. So how do you look at the security domain in India?
Security domain India, yes, India from the IT perspective, the great initiatives going on, and I think a lot of government IT projects. And if you talk about enterprises, enterprises are very concerned about security, and some people, I think you will find a lot of the enterprise, they have a position called CISO, right? Now that means they are focused on security. And if you talk about BFSI, RBI has guidelines to secure your infrastructure. You do that. Second is, if you talk about other government organizations, starting from endpoint security to the data centers, because see in all the projects, 27 mission mode projects and other projects are going on, actually we are dealing with data, right? And these data are very critical. Now it is basically citizens information. Let's talk about Aadhaar, right? Aadhaar, we are talking about this unique identification number, and you will have all this information. Think the situation if one person's information is leaked out, or one person's information is compromised. That means from capturing the data till it is stored at the data center, what you need to do, you actually secure the whole process, and it should be as a citizen of India, I should be confident enough that I am sharing this information and this is secure. It is private information for me. And see, if it is on ID, then somebody, what has happened in UK, I think in their project, some of the information is leaked out. If it happens, then my identity can be used by somebody else. Some hacker can use it, right? But at the end of the day, in the court of law, who is answerable? I am answerable, right? It is a retina scan, it is a thumb impression of a person, and that can be used by somebody else.
As you talk about, like, the security is really very important, and India need to work on that, and probably we are progressing, maybe slow, but we are on the track.
On the track, yes.
Down the line we'll work. Since you are into security, Trend Micros is providing solution for that, and we have spoken in the Aadhaar seminar also. Aadhaar is a big project, a lot more data need to be need to be captured and their security is important. So what sort of solution Trend Micro is coming up with for securing India, securing nation?
Good question. Actually, what Trend Micro does, Trend Micro is a global company. We do only security. The company founded in 1988 in Cupertino, US. We are listed in Tokyo, Japan. As per IDC, we are the #1 server security company in the world, and we are one of the largest company who provides provides content security in the market, and government is a big business for us. And not only government, there is a similarity between government infrastructure and big enterprises, right? And they are disparate in nature. Distributed architecture, connectivity is huge. You have to depend on wireless links and all, and data you have to maintain a data center. And when it comes to managing a data center can be different types. Now people are talking about cloud computing today, right? Now government of India is also taking some initiative to go to the cloud, build their cloud infrastructure, and security is a concern, right? When you are talking about physical infrastructure, security, one type of security is required. When you are talking about virtual infrastructure, we need different type of security. When you are talking about cloud, it is a multi-tenancy in nature. I don't know in the same server who else are there, right? When you use your, let's say, Yahoo Mail or Gmail, right? Do you know where your server is? You don't know. Do you know where is your data is? You don't know. Maybe in India, maybe in US, maybe in Singapore. But that is the issue in the multi-tenancy architecture. But when it comes to actually, it is not a critical information we are keeping in Yahoo or Gmail in the public mails, right? When it is corporate mail, when it is a government mail, or any government information, citizens information, you need to be secure in that infrastructure. We do provide end-to-end security solution for such a big infrastructure. Let's say we talk about starting from anti-malware from an endpoint perspective. It is more than an anti-malware, right? You need data leak prevention solution in the endpoint. Data should not be leaked out. You need encryption functionality. If you lose your your laptop, that you are losing all your information. If your laptop is stolen, that it is not only loss of a physical laptop, right? You are losing all your data, and somebody can use it. You need to secure that infrastructure also. And second is we are there in this domain. We are providing solution into it. And then comes to mail security, web security. We are there. We have been doing this for quite a long time. But last 3-4 years, what we have been doing, we are securing the cloud infrastructure. Cloud means the cloud data centers are something different. It is virtualized in nature. We have got solutions which secure the virtual infrastructure, and we have got solutions to encrypt in the encryption for the data in the cloud infrastructure, in the multi-tenancy infrastructure. And people should, cloud is actually initiative. Cloud is an computing architecture which is taking off, and it should take off, and it is a requirement, right? Then we want to make ICT as a service. As of now, it is not a service. That's the requirement behind this cloud computing is when you switch on my light, I get this. I don't need to establish a power plant to get electricity. I don't need to establish a water treatment plant to get water. IT, as of now, for an enterprise, what I need to do? You need to establish a data center, then only you get the services, right? But if you want to make the service as and when required, then you need to go for cloud computing architecture. I need to have an ERP. I will go to somebody else, ask them I need an ERP. On the fly, he will give it to you, and it is a pay-per-use model. But this is the computing. This will give the agility. This will give the scalability, everything. At the same time, security is the biggest concern. Now we need to have a security design for cloud computing architecture, and Trend Micro delivers that. As per IDC, we are the #1 server security solution. In the cloud computing architecture, we are #1, and we have got end-to-end server security, whether it is physical, whether it is virtual, whether it is cloud computing architecture.
As you talk about the security and how Trend Micro is contributing in providing solution to them and the kind of products and solution that you have. But every market, every geography has their own problems, challenges, because people's understanding, officer understanding, bureaucrats understanding is different. So how challenging India has been, how successful you have been here, and what are the areas that you see, probably you
Yeah,
can
right.
walk upon, explore, and there is some possibilities of really walking on them.
No, India is a huge country, right? And even it is true for being an Indian, I can tell you that the growth, the development has not happened all across the country in the same pace. Some portion of the country is developed in terms of IT infrastructure. Some portion is yet to do something, right? Now, but some of the states, they have really done well, and probably SDCs are there, state data centers are there, SWAN is also there, successful. Government has done a CCTNS projects, it is also going well. Government has done a lot of taken a lot of initiatives, and this is going well. But yes, we have to go a lot of miles to reach that goal, and that for that, what I suggest, we should incorporate IT security for masses. It should incorporate in the curriculum of the schools. We are giving computer training, but don't know, right? The implication is, let's say you are using a laptop. Same laptop is used by your son or daughter, your kid, and you are doing the same laptop. You are doing your net banking, and your kid is doing probably Facebook, and he or she is going to different sites. Now, you don't know, there may be a malware sitting in your machine which can steal your information, which is very critical, probably banking information. And you, one fine morning you will find it out that your bank account is empty, right? Now that's why I am suggesting that we should incorporate this IT security best practices in the course curriculum. Then when people are using computers, internet, they should be cautious about it. What I am doing.
So basically, you are talking about that there should be more
Awareness,
and
right?
campaigning.
Campaigning.
Because there are some of the major issues of which is really important related to computer and all in India, like the digital inheritance.
Yes.
It's not been known actually,
Yes.
the concept
Yes.
here. So I can understand that. So there has to be an involvement of the government.
Government.
Also.
Yes.
And probably the people will have
Yeah.
to come forward.
Come forward.
Thank you so much
Thank
for your
you.
time. It's been
Thank you.
wonderful talking to you. Thank you so much.
Thanks.